Now in this question, the statement is of different form. I be an interval described from -1 to 1 and prove that the function fx equal to x plus 1 by x is strictly increasing on I. Now what about this I? First of all, let us see the number line. We have here -1 to 1, a part of it, subinterval, and I an interval disjoint from, means we are not to take this part disjoint from this interval. I can take any other part on the real number line for this function, and we are to prove that this is strictly increasing on I. Means if I take any subinterval of this 1 to infinity or from this to this function is always increasing. This we want to prove. The question remains the same, only the statement form is somewhat different. What will I do? I will take the function, I will find its derivative. This is x1 minus 1 by x square. Here x cannot be 0. All real numbers except 0. So this, if I take LCM, we are getting the factors as x plus 1 and x minus 1 upon x square. Now if I put f dash x 0, that means we are getting the critical points as -1 and 1. So these points divide the real number line into subintervals like this. These are your subintervals of the real number line. We can exclude the point 0 here because 0 is not in the domain. Now for these intervals, I'll check the sign of f dash x. Now this minus into -1, if I take -2, this is negative, so this is negative into negative, and because it is a square quantity, always positive, so this is positive, so increasing. And then -1 to 1, I cannot take 0, I can take any other point, say half. This is plus, this is minus, so this is positive and negative, and divided by, this is a positive number, so it will become negative after that. And 1 to infinity, I will check, this is positive, so positive, and the denominator also positive, so this whole term will be positive. The nature of the function will be here increasing, this is decreasing, and then increasing. Now we can conclude, as in earlier questions we have done, the function is strictly increasing on this and decreasing on this part. But here the question statement is different. Also we can write it as function is strictly increasing on -1 to -1 to infinity, and strictly decreasing on -1 to 1 except 0 point. So from here, hence the function I equal, the function is strictly increasing on I have told you this whole part and this whole part. So on these two parts I have proved that it is strictly increasing. Therefore function is strictly increasing on I. The question remains the same, only the statement form is different here. Thank you. Here is another question in which we want to find the intervals in which the given function fx x cube plus 1 by x cube, x is not 0, is increasing or decreasing. Let me take the function fx as x cube plus 1 by x cube. Its domain is all real numbers except 0. Now f dash x, if I find the derivative with the help of power rule, this is 3x square minus 3 by x cube power 4. So this is your, by taking LCM, this is x power 6 minus 1 upon x raised to power 4. If I write it as x square cube minus 1 cube, so I can apply the formula identities. This is x square minus 1 into x raised to power 4 plus x square plus 1 upon x to power 4. Now for any real number, this is always a positive quantity. This is positive, this is positive, this is positive, this whole quantity is positive. So the function positive or negative depends only on this particular expression. So for the function to be increasing, we must have f dash x must be positive. This is for first part. That means x square minus 1 into x to 4 plus x square plus 1 upon x to the power 4 is positive. That means x square minus 1 must be greater than 0. As I have told you, this whole is a positive quantity. So it depends only on this. I can factorize this x minus 1 and x plus 1 greater than 0. And we have quadratic inequality over here. You must know this, we have x is 9, x is greater than 1 or x is less than minus 1. Less than the smaller number and greater than the greater number where the inequality sign is greater. So we have x here, it is 1 to infinity and minus infinity to minus 1. X is belonging to this interval. The function is increasing. Now for the second part, we have for function to be decreasing, we must have f dash x less than 0. That means x square minus 1 into x to the power 4 plus x square plus 1 upon x to the power 4 less than 0. Again, because this is a positive quantity, so everything depends on this expression x square minus 1 less than 0. This means we have x plus 1 into x minus 1 less than 0. That means if an inequality, quadratic inequality with less sign, x is lying between minus 1 and 1. That means we have x belonging to minus 1 to 0 because 0 is not in the domain. Union 0 to 1, the function will be here decreasing. Now we will conclude that hence the function is increasing on minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity and decreasing on minus 1 to 0 union 0 to 1. Because it is increasing and decreasing, so at the end point this can be 0. So we have in the last, if the function is asked, if the question is asked strictly increasing, then we will have this answer. And as the function is continuous on the end points as well, so I can convert this as closed interval like this, and here also 0 is not included, so I am not doing that. So this is actually answer. In the next question on the board, you can see we are given a function f(x) as x upon log x. Now we want to again check its increasing or strictly decreasing the intervals. Now you can see the domain of this function is log x is defined only for positive real numbers. So domain is 0 to infinity. In fact, log 0 is also not defined, so I will take this minus log 1 is as 0, so we have to exclude the point 1 as well. Now, f dash x you can see we have by quotient rule log x whole square into log x into 1 derivative of x minus x into 1 by x. This cancelled out. We are left with log x minus 1 upon log x whole square. So this is a positive quantity. Again the function is strictly increasing or decreasing according as f dash x sign is positive or negative. So for the function to be increasing or decreasing, to be strictly increasing, we must have f dash x must be positive. And from here log x minus 1 greater than 0. That means log x must be greater than 1. That means log x, because the base is e, so this I will have to write this e, and as the function is continuous, so x is greater than e. So strictly increasing on the interval e to infinity. And for the second part, the function to be strictly decreasing, we must have f dash x is less than 0, and from here log x minus 1, because this is a positive quantity, this whole we don't need to write it again and again, this is less than 0. From here log x is less than 1, so we have log x again because base, so we'll write e, so this is your e, so x is less than e. So we have the x belonging to the interval as main is from 0 to e, and excluding this one point as 1 is not there in the domain. Therefore function is strictly decreasing on 0 to e, excluding the point 1. Hence in the last we'll write the conclusion, function is strictly increasing on e to infinity and strictly decreasing on 0 to e minus 1. We can alternatively use the another way, put f dash x 0, here I will just give the hint, you can do it on your own. This is 0, so let me write this log x minus 1 upon log x whole square as 0. This is just an alternative way. This is 0, from here log x is yours 1. That means this is log e to the base e. So we have got x as e. So this point e divides the whole real number line minus infinity to infinity into two parts like this. And because the domain is from 0 to infinity, the first part is 0 to e, and that too we have to exclude 1, and another part is e to infinity. And we'll first check the sign of f dash x and in these intervals and conclude with the same. You can use any of the way to do this.